guys. So basically, firstly I just want to say I haven't been around for the last couple of weeks because I just been going through the motions, as you could say. I've not been the most motivated person over the last couple of weeks, just due to health issues. So I don't really know what's going on. I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia quite some time ago. But to be honest, by the looks of it, it's looking like it's MS with all the symptoms that I'm getting. They're not really related to fibromyalgia. More and more, like, my symptoms keep developing, they are MS. But I'm not trying to put out no depressive vibes out there. So that's why as well I haven't been doing, for the last couple of weeks I haven't done a video, because I've not really been myself. And even, as you can probably tell from this video, I'm kind of a bit deflated because I'm in a lot of pain. My foot is just literally, for the last 3 days, has nothing but shooting pains through it. Yesterday was so bad I had to come out on crutches and could only do like a little 20-minute walk. So yeah, it's not going to lie, anything that's going to affect your health and then affect your daily routine is going to bring you down a little bit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, this is another thing that I get a really, brain fog. I'll just forget things really, really quickly, and I can be mid-sentence and then literally I'll forget what I'm even talking about. But the reason why I've done this video is because it's a couple of conversations that I've had over the last couple of days, okay? And it's about luck. Now, I am sick to death of people thinking that I'm really lucky. I'm not lucky. There's nothing about my life that is lucky. So yesterday I was with someone and they was like, oh, you're just really lucky to just be able to get on with it. No, that's not luck. That's just hard work and determination. You're really lucky to have council flat. No, that's not luck. That was me doing what I needed to do many, many years ago, getting myself on the housing list to make sure that 7 years later I would get a flat. You know what I mean? So again, what is lucky about that is being given a flat that's on the 5th floor that gets the sunrise in the kitchen and the sunset in the afternoon. That's luck, because that was totally out of my control. It's not like it was a house that I brought and I chose the location or whatever. It's just like, they're at the council offering me a flat and you take it. So it wasn't luck that I got a flat, but it was luck where I got my flat and this, having the south facing flat. So someone said to me, over the last, not just yesterday, people have always said it to me, a lot of people always say it to me, and it's one of the words that fly around, you're so lucky. No, there's nothing lucky about it, okay? So like I said, I haven't been doing any motivational videos for the last 2 weeks because I haven't had really much motivation myself. Now, just because I haven't had much motivation, it doesn't mean that I haven't been doing the things that I need to do. Obviously I'm sitting in the direction of the sun, by the way, so sorry for the screw face, but I just thought you'd appreciate the nice scenery in the background. Here we go, just completely forgot what I was saying. Oh my God, this is what happens, and this is why I haven't done a video for 2 weeks. So yesterday someone's like, oh, you're really, really lucky, okay? And then, so that's it. It's not luck that I'm up and here and smiling. It's through determination and hard bloody work. I get up every morning and I meditate for 2 hours, I do yoga, I take the dog out for an hour's walk, and some days I can't be bothered to do any of them things. Literally over the last couple of weeks, the last 2 weeks, I have not had the motivation to do any of them things. But just because I haven't had the motivation to do it, it doesn't mean I'm not doing it, because I'm determined. I know that I don't want to be in a depressive mindset. I don't want to be in a mindset where I'm down and I just feel like I don't want to get out of bed. And if I allow my pains to take over and just say, well, you know what, I'm just going to sleep it off, I'm just going to go back to bed, then before you know it, that's a week of sleeping it off, a week of going back to bed. Then that week has turned into a month, then that month can turn into a year, and before you know it, you're just severely depressed for years. And all for what? All just because wasn't determined. So like I said, I have not had zero motivation at all. But yeah, when my eyes open at whatever it is, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, I get up. Literally, I just get up. I meditate. Lately, I haven't even been meditating for 2 hours. I say meditate for 2 hours, but I haven't. Usually, when I'm up there, I meditate for 2 hours. But lately, I haven't, because I'm just all out of sync. But it doesn't matter how long I'm doing it for. All that matters is I'm doing it, because slow progress is no progress, as they say. So yeah, I feel really down and I feel really deflated and I really don't want to do it, but it's better that I'm getting up and doing a half-hour meditation every morning and half-hour yoga than not doing none at all. So I just really want people to understand that there is nothing. I am not lucky. I work hard and I'm just the same as any one of you out there. Like, everyone says, oh, you're so strong. Like, yeah, I am very strong, but I'm also very weak. Like, I'm a very sensitive person, and like any of my friends that really do know me, like my close friends, will know I am one of the sensitive people you come across. Like, I am so emotional. Like, my goddaughter got a bit of hair stuck around her finger once, and literally I cried. I cried at it because she was in so much pain, and for days, because I cut it off of her, and to get it off of her, I had to squeeze her hand so I could get the scissors under this bit of hair. That traumatised me. I was so bloody emotional over that. I was emotional about it for days, and like, people that don't know me, they would be like, oh my God, really? You wouldn't think that I'm like that. Maybe that's a bit of a rubbish example to use though, because obviously it is to do with a child, so people will probably say, well, that's understandable because it's your godchild. But just, I don't know, yeah, I don't even know what to use an example, but just, I don't need an example. You just need to know that, yeah, I am very bloody sensitive and I'm very emotional, and sometimes I find it so hard to hold on, just the same as any one of you do. But the only difference is I don't make it the be and end all. Like, not saying that some of you guys do, but what I'm saying is, when you think I'm lucky and I'm strong, that's how I maintain that strength. And it's not through luck, it is literally through just being dedicated, through thinking I could sit there and I could go back to bed and moan that, oh my God, my foot really hurts, and oh my God, like, the doctors aren't doing nothing, and it's a real fight. I've been to the hospital twice in a week. The hospital said that they want me referred to a neurologist. When they wrote the letter to the doctor's ignoring it, and the doctor's just giving me tablets and telling me I'm going to be okay. But I'm not focusing on that, because if I focus on that, it's just going to get me pissed off. It's going to get me it's going to get me peed off, it's going to get me stressed out, and it's going to get me so frustrated. So instead, I just focus on the positive. Like I said, I get up, like, I do my morning routine, so that's my meditation, that's my yoga, that's my dog walk, and then even like washing up, once I've done all that, I'll wash up, I'll hoover, I'll spray my antibacterial around the house and give it a wipe down, then give it a polish, like. So that's all my routine, and that's how I manage to stay strong. Because if I don't do all them things, then you notice that you can't be bothered to do one, or you slack at doing one, and then before you know it, it's a chain reaction. One of them things doesn't get done, then it's two of them, then it's three, then before you know it, them whole list of things that you used to do in the morning, they just don't get done. So, sorry, I get really sharp shooting pain through my foot. Oh God, it's so hard. It's really weird, actually. It hurts more when I sit down. Crazy, I know. Yeah, sorry, where was I? Still going. Sorry, stretch my leg. Still going. So if you, like, it's really important that I stick to my morning routine. And to be honest, like, it's important for anyone and everyone, because it works. There's so many people out there. I mean, it may not work for everyone, I can't say it will, but I do believe it will, because there's hundreds and hundreds of people out there that have gone through rubbish times in their life, like we all do. Gone through rubbish times in their life like we all do, and then they've adopted these ways and routines to keep themselves focused, and it's worked for them. So I started to copy, do them things that them people was recommending, find myself a routine. And I'm not saying, like I've said it before, I'm not saying that you're going to get up and do 2 hours meditation and you're going to go for an hour's walk and do half-hour yoga, but what I'm saying is your thing. So like, one of my friends, he just, every morning he has a morning workout, and he makes sure he does a morning workout, because if he doesn't have his morning workout, then his whole day just falls to shit, really, because he's out of sync. So yours might just be that it might be you got a spin bike, it might be a spin, it might be yoga, it might be boxing, it might be walking, I don't know, it could be, I don't know. I don't know what other people's routines are and what their hobbies are and interests are, but I can't think. When I need to think, I can't. But as soon as I press stop on this video, I'll have hundreds of things that are going to come to my head for people to do. But it's just finding about what's right for you. And to be honest, it is about coming out of your comfort zone as well, because I never thought I would be meditating for 2 hours. When my friend suggested meditation to me, I tried it, and I was just like, I really can't do it. She's like, oh, don't be silly, you've not tried it long enough. You've tried it for a couple of days. Don't tell me that you can't do it. Like, all right, cool, she's right, you know what I mean? Like, okay, bitch. Didn't want to hear that, but thanks. So I did. I went away, and every morning I just continued to try and meditate. And then the more and more I tried, then the better I became. And now I do really feel when I meditate, oh my gosh, it's just like the energies that I feel are just crazy. It's the way it makes me feel are just crazy. And I literally can now meditate for 2 hours. And like that is like what I meditate for, 2 hours, bang on. For some reason, just after 2 hours, my body just naturally gets up. Eyes open, and that's it, meditation done. But so I would strongly advise it, to be honest. Like, I think, yeah, do meditation. It's really good for clearing the negative energies away and just getting in tune with yourself to put out to the universe what it is that you want, your wishes and your desires. It's a time to be grateful and thankful, to show your gratitude and just, you know, say what you're thankful for. And then it's also a part of manifestation when you do these things. If the universe, then it helps you manifest what you want. You're putting it out there, and the law of attraction, believe me, is real. I mean, try it. don't take my word for it. Don't take loads of other people's words for it. Just try it. What's the worst that could happen? At the end of the day, you've got nothing to lose, and that's the thing. Like, with me getting up and doing all my morning routine, I had nothing to lose. I only had something to gain. It couldn't get worse at the end of the day. So that's what you've got to think. As long as it can't get worse, then it's worth a go. And like, another thing, guys, so this is a video that I've been meaning to do, but I just haven't really been in the headspace, like I said. So I've been tagged in a lot of selfies for suicide awareness, and I think, please, no disrespect to any of you guys that have done it, please don't take offence, but that, unfortunately, that just, it's really not suicide awareness. And the thing is, as well, at the moment, it's actually the guys that really need our help. You know, I know that what happened to that Caroline Flack is sad, and she was female, but it's you know, everything went up about, it was all females. There was no guys being tagged in that post. And like, I know a couple of guys that actually went ahead and just done it themselves, which is really cute. So it just does mean that, you know, there are guys out there, they'll get involved, they're interested too, and they do get affected too. They've got emotions too. But why is it that we kind of push them aside when it comes to things like that? So I don't believe that when you do good things for people that you should brag about it and put it out there. I just believe that you do it, and you do it quietly, and you just let it be. But what I'm going to do is I want to let you guys know some things that I've been doing over the last couple of years. So once my friend was a bit down, I just went through our photos of that summer, and I just printed her out loads of photos of that summer, and I think I just wrote her up a little poem. And I done it literally just because generally she was a bit down and she just needed to smile. So I just thought, look, if I just print out all these photos of where we're smiling, it will just show her that she's got so much to be happy for. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it didn't make it better, but what it did is it just made her smile for that moment, and it just made her remember that, you know what, she's loved and she's got so much to be happy about. And I'm pretty sure she put it up on her side, like on her unit, so now every day when she would get up, even if she was down, she'd still see that, and that would give her a brief moment of happiness. And so even if it is for that brief moment, then it's still better to have that brief moment than not at all. Hello, girl. She's always with me, always by my side as usual. And then another thing what I do is I just check in on people. So, for example, I've got a few people that I know are quite suicidal. I know that are quite down. Have tried to take their lives, spoke about taking their lives. And so what I do with them is I literally just every now and again, once a week, I'll just drop them a text. Yo, how are you? Hope you're good. Send them some love. What you up to? How you feeling? And sometimes, like, so what was it I said the other day? That's it. Just one of my friends, I just said, look, just out and about walking the dog. So you was on my mind because I know you always, you always love to watch my photos when I'm out walking the dog. So it just made me think of you because I noticed that you haven't been watching my statuses. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm there. I've got you, and if you need a chat, you know where I'm at. So then he didn't reply till about 3 days later, because obviously he's in his emotion, he's in his feelings, and he was like, I'm really sorry for the late reply. But I just said to him, babe, it don't matter. I actually didn't want a reply from that message. The only thing that I was trying to achieve from that message was just to let him know that I'm there and I've got his back, and whenever he wants to talk, all he's got to do is pick up the phone or message me. So literally, but the reason why I do these things, the reason why I'm so forward with dropping people messages is because when people are down, it's all well and good us saying, oh, I'm here for you, reach out. Come on guys, that's the one thing we know people don't do when they're down. They don't reach out. They don't. So you putting up these, these Facebook statuses like, I'm here for you, I've got you. It's really, really sweet, but you have to be doing more than that. You have to be dropping that text message to that person, sending them that voice note. No, like I've got one mate that literally, I will fast up myself and knock on her front door. She doesn't reply to me. Obviously, she lives round the corner from me, so it's a lot easier. When I'm walking the dog, I can do it. But there are mates that as well, I've drove to their house before because I've all been trying to get hold of them just to make sure they're okay. I haven't heard from them for 4 days. I've drove myself to their house and knocked on their front door, you know what I mean? And fasted up myself to go in their house. And to be quite honest, I don't business if that person doesn't want to see me, because I'd rather knock at your house unwanted than be knocking at your house finding you dead, or having to explain to your parents, you know what I mean, or somebody that, just having to get that news that you've passed away, you've took an overdose, or you've thrown yourself off a bridge, you know what I mean, or you've been found in your flat dead. Like, I don't care. I will rather bug the shit out of you, knocking on your door on a weekly basis and thinking, oh, is this bitch again? What's she doing here? I don't business. I will keep on knocking at your door, I will keep, even if you don't open the door to me, as long as I can see you through the window and I know you're good, that's fine, because at the end of the day, I've been there. So what that does for that person is when they are really low and they really need someone, you're already there, because they're not going to come and reach out on you. But when you do knock on their door or you do send them that message, what they do, or what I find, this has been happening to me, is I get a text message back, well, actually, I'm feeling this way. But you didn't message me before. You didn't say that before, so why didn't you message me before and say it? Because that's just not how it works. When I knock at my friend's door, you know what I mean? And she doesn't answer the phone to me, but yet I knock on her door and she's like, oh, babe, I'm so glad you come and knocked. But yet you haven't been answering the phone to me, because she's down. So she's pushing people away, she's shutting people out. But now, because I'm at her front door, she's not ignoring me. So now what I do is, the other day, I was telling her, come out for a walk. She really didn't want to come out for a walk. So I blackmailed her, I'm not going to lie, I did blackmail her. And I said, look, if you don't come for a walk, I can't go. I said, because Cleo obviously is not well and she wasn't eating, that therefore she wasn't having her medication. And so I just said to her, look, if you don't go, I'm just going to go straight home, because I'm just a bit worried about Cleo. So anyway, she ended up coming for this walk. And then we said we was only going to go out for literally a little 15 minutes just round the back field. Well, we ended up going out for an hour and 15 minutes because we walked round the lake, round the canal. We then sat, she took a seat on the bench and just sat there and was like, it's lovely and it's beautiful. And she's like, I'm so glad you got me out. Thank you for getting me out. So it literally, it's not, we've got to reach out. It's not about telling people that are down and going through their motions about reaching out to us. It's really about us reaching out to them and being there, making sure you're that annoying person in their life. And you might not be annoying. I'm saying it because sometimes I do feel that I think, oh my God, they're going to think, Amy, I haven't answered your bloody phone call, so why are you at my front door? But again, I don't care, because I would rather be at someone's front door than be at their funeral. You know what I mean? Be out there. I'd rather be at someone's front door unwanted than be at their funeral, and that's the reality of it. And to be fair, it works, because, like I said, my friends, every time I knock on her door, she never answers the phone, but when she's down. But whenever I knock on her front door, she always lets me in with open arms. So it's like she does want that chat. She needs that chat. But again, it's hard to reach out. We can't do that. That's one thing. And I know myself, when I'm feeling in my emotions and when I'm down, I don't do it at all. So I know, I'm just the same as you guys. I have my times when I break. I have my times when I don't want to get out of bed. I have my times when I feel like my heart is breaking and I want to give up. I've had suicidal thoughts. I've took an overdose once before in my life. I'm just the same as you guys, but mindset matters, and it's doing things like this, like doing my meditation, my yoga, my walking, like I said, whatever it is for you. Like for my friend, it's the gym. One of my friends knits. She literally in the morning, she gets up every morning. And it's a really weird one, yeah? I don't know how I forgot about this one, but she knits. So every morning, literally, as long as she's done 15 minutes knitting, then she's just happy. And that's just her thing, because then what it means is she makes and sells, knits and sells clothes or gives whatever. I don't know what she does with them, but she knits them. And so for her, that's just her little thing in the morning. And I don't know what she gets from knitting. She doesn't even know what she gets from knitting, but all she knows is that's just her that's just part of her morning routine. So as long as she does 15 minutes of knitting, then she feels accomplished. She feels good. She's hit her targets. I don't know what it is, but that's just, it works for her. And sometimes it's not about it's not about knowing why. It's just understanding it, that if it works, it works. There's no point searching around looking for the whys and the what ifs. It's just about going out there and how can I make it better? Don't worry about the whys and the whats, just worry about the hows. How do we make it better? What do we do to make it better? And yeah, I'm gonna just stop there because I feel like I'm babbling a bit. And what is the time? I